Welcome to the next phase of our Class C renovation. If you're new, Craig and I are full-time RVers of over 3 years, and we just recently purchased this Class C off Facebook Marketplace for $5,500 so that we could renovate it and then move in. Now I know I originally told you there was going to be 6 phases of this renovation, and I even named them and everything, but like most of our plans, it's not going according to plan. So just forget about the names of those 6 phases and what I told you. So just know that we have finished repairing the subfloors and the walls and dealing with all that wood rot. And we're about to move on to the next phase, which is going to be wallpaper. But first, let me tell you guys what Craig did. He fixed the generator. Almost. Well, it's almost done. The onboard generator on the Class C. It was broken. Guy said he couldn't get it to work. I don't know. It probably hasn't ran in forever, right?
No, I don't think so.
And you fixed it.
Hopefully, if I can get this spark plug off. There we go.
That's what Craig gets up to on a Sunday afternoon. That was yesterday.
This has been a ordeal. What are you talking about? Sunday afternoon?
You were like, let me go see if I can fix it. Next thing you know, it's running. Something's happening. It's not spinning it.
Yeah, ain't it going up?
How does it make it go up? Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
It's too weak though.
The battery?
Yeah. Back up.
Nice.
It definitely ain't got no fuel going to it yet, so we're gonna have to do that a few times. Let's see if it'll.
It spun it though. Was it doing that before?
No, the starter was broken.
Nice job.
Hopefully it just will turn on.
That'd be
great.
awesome. $5 fix.
Well, yeah. I doubt it.
It did start.
It might not be getting fuel.
Oh, yeah, and then you sprayed some in, so it started, and then none. I think it's not getting fuel. I agree with your assessment.
So there's a couple things it could be. It could be it's not getting fuel. Could be the oil sensor because it has a low oil cutoff sensor in it. Yeah, so that's my next steps. Figure out fuel or if it's that. I think fuel will be my first one, which I should be able to pop this line off and just see if there's any fuel that just came out.
It started though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somewhere with it. That's nice. So I bypassed this wire and made it prime before I tried starting it. And this goes on. So clearly this, dang, we are leaking. All right, so clearly this wire is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Which?
Well, and that's the wire that goes to the fuel pump?
Yeah, supposedly. Supposed to be.
Well, I guess not though, because it was pumping fuel. So what even is that wire? Useless? Useless.
But the fuel pump wasn't pumping fuel.
Oh.
It was the engine siphoning the fuel.
Oh.
The fuel pumps
Because you primed it.
is supposed to prime it. I shouldn't have to come out here and prime it. So like if we let this sit all day and try and start it, it's not gonna start. And we're leaking fuel everywhere. Dang it. So I still have to figure out why this wire is not working.
Fine, I'll fix it. It's very loud. It's very loud. Oh. Wow, that makes a big difference. Nice job. I can't believe you fixed it. I mean, I can, but not you. I can't believe it was fixable.
I'm really not wearing shoes. I feel like that means I can fix it.
No, not you. I can't believe it was fixable. $5,500 working generator. You just saved us like.
Pouring out fuel.
Yeah, I'm sure you can figure out how to fix that.
Probably this dang carburetor's float is stuck.
Well, that saves us like at least $600.
Yeah.
And it's built in, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, it's not built in right now.
Well, it will be built in.
Yeah. I guess I can get it all put back together though. Well, I gotta get the carburetor done. And then slide it all back in. That's done.
And it's like already got its little spot. It's just nice that. And we only pay $5,500 for this RV.
Yep. Should help keep the batteries charged and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It's been a process. I might have my tools
Nothing
stuck.
too difficult for old Craig here.
Well, I don't know about that. My tool's stuck in there now.
Ain't nothing too difficult for old Craig. You got it.
Nope.
Look at this thing. We did actually get it running yesterday, but it was leaking fuel everywhere. So that's been today's or this morning's project, right? Has been what you been working on this morning?
I had to get the carburetor to quit leaking, which probably just meant the valve inside the float bowl was sticking. So I cleaned that up. It's not leaking anymore. Got it put back together, changed out some gaskets on it, cleaned it all up, and I think it's good now. All I gotta do is get this stinking spark plug out and put the new ones in that I already have, and then we're good. I'll slide it back in and put it all back together, and it's good, I think. We tested the AC yesterday on it, and it worked great, so.
Craig can do anything.
I don't know about all that. Oh my. Probably time.
Let's see that new shiny one. What does that thing look like?
Platinum. For you guys that don't know why I know anything about any kind of motor, is because my stepdad's been a mechanic my whole life. And so that's who I ask questions to when I can't figure something out. And I've been on the phone with him back and forth working on this thing. And I don't know if you've been to the store to buy a spark plug in a while, there's like 10 different types now. And he was telling me platinum is good enough for this. It's kind of like your mid-grade spark plug. Then there's iridium, which is a step above this one, and probably your best one I guess you can buy. So I got platinum. Hopefully it'll run great. This thing starts so good.
The battery's dead for the generator.
The battery is dead. The house battery for the RV is dead, which this runs off of.
You did it! Now is it leaking? I don't see any leaks.
No, so we got it running good. There's no leaks on it. I just got to put everything back together and get it put back in the hole.
And best part, this cost a total of, what is it, $40?
Yeah, to get it going. And the $40 also includes like replacing all the fuel line from the tank to the generator, so pretty good.
We got a deal, $5,500 for this RV, and it came with a now working generator. Now to prepare these walls for wallpaper, you know, we already sanded everything, we puttied all these holes. Now I've just got to sand where the putty was to make everything smooth, and then clean with this TSP It's a degreaser. Usually you use this before you paint, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine to also use before we wallpaper. Just gonna make sure the walls are nice and clean and ready for that wallpaper to stick to.
So we plan on doing ceiling tiles that we're going to adhere to the ceiling with a glue. So we're going to wipe it down as well, just like the walls.
I guess the nice thing about the Class C is you can reach the ceiling so easily. Like we've mentioned, we are staying out here on some property with no hookups in the Brinkley, right beside the Class C, but it has been a little over 2 weeks and our tanks are officially full. So we've got to go dump the tank.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes away though.
There's like no dump stations around here. I don't know. I didn't realize this until we were like coming here, but it's okay. The nice thing is we don't really have to put up all our outside stuff. We can just throw it over there, pull the slides in, put the dogs in the truck. We ought to make them stay in the Class C.
No.
Maybe Maverick will finish the wallpaper for us. You want to finish the wallpaper, Maverick? He's like, I'll finish something for you. Where's Leland? Leland, you coming? You guys gonna come to dump the tanks?
What are you doing?
Maverick's enjoying this road trip to the dump station.
All done.
And just like that, we are basically almost exactly where we started from, with empty tanks of the big dump.
My knees can't handle stuff like that anymore.
So our Amazon wallpaper did not come in when it was supposed to, but it's in now, which means we can put the wallpaper on. I'll put the links of what we got and everything on our RV renovation page, but let's see if you actually would want to buy it first. So let's go try this out. I'm sure this is about to be one of those things that seems like it should be easy. It's peel and stick. You just peel it and stick it. It's going to turn into a difficult mess that aggravates Craig and I to death, I'm sure. How do you think this is about to go?
Terrible. I hate doing this stuff. It never lines up as easy. Like you think about it, you're just gonna slap it on there real quick. It never goes real quick. Oh, I ripped it.
Why did you?
Did I do that or was it
Yes,
already
no,
ripped?
you did that because you didn't try to,
It wasn't me.
You're not being careful.
It wasn't me. It's not very durable then.
So we got, you probably couldn't see it outside, but we got, well, you know what? Let me not do what Craig did and just pull it off. Oops.
This is not good signs.
Not great signs.
You keep sticking it to me.
Okay.
Boy.
So you probably couldn't see it outside, but we got this color. It's like a cream beige. I think it will go really nice. We didn't want to do bright white colors. I don't know if we've talked about this yet, but we're going for more of a retro vintage look. So we're doing like off-whites, creams,
Yeah.
browns,
Shag
woods.
rugs.
We did clean it, but I feel like just some dust dried on it or something.
All right, what do we do? We're gonna have to go past that rip.
We can use the grid lines. Hold it down. So he says start at the top.
Maybe you want me to hold it while you cut it?
Somebody has to hold on. Don't do that. Now, make
Mine
sure.
needs to go around like a little
Yeah,
bit.
how
right?
much? We stick your edge. Oops. Hard to see where it's at the ceiling. Oh gosh. Oh no!
What did you?
I'm sticking mine.
No, you can't stick it. It's tore. We have to go up further.
Oh my. How are you gonna do this now? Because we had it with the grid line.
You want to put the paper back on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe let's cut it.
Alright, let's do my idea I suggested way in the beginning.
Okay, we're cutting it first to cut off the rips. Take 2. This is actually all gonna be covered up by our closet.
Yeah.
That's why we're starting here. So, well, actually, no, this part's gonna be seen. This is the coffee bar side. Oh, well, okay. Maybe we don't peel as much off.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, to stick my side. Hope for the best.
What is this poking through already?
Careful of nails. We're not off to a good start. Did you get it?
Yeah.
So you see what had happened was, I didn't realize there was a nail and it poked through right there. And now I guess we will move it up again.
Oh gosh.
If we don't cut all of our inches off, we might have enough wallpaper.
To do one run.
Okay, try again.
Yeah, don't rip it. It's very fragile. Did you rip yours?
No, did you rip yours? Why'd you ask that?
Just checking. Looks pretty good. Filling the paper.
Good. Not too much though. I think I have a technique. From the center out. And like that. Oh my gosh. I think it might be happening. Which side do you want? You want this side. I'll get this side. Sanded parts, I don't think. Well, it's gonna look better than what was there.
Yeah.
Well, it's not perfect, but
Is it better though?
it's nice and smooth and shiny right here where I'm pointing out exactly. Not so much right here. But this will be covered up by a cabinet, so we decided to not worry about it. It's looking better. You know, hey, on camera, it looks near perfect. I was hoping that the texturedness of the wallpaper would hide imperfections a little bit more. It is textured, but very slightly, and it's not thin, but it's definitely not thick, so I don't know. I mean, we're gonna keep at it, see how it goes. I don't know how it's gonna be when we get to some of these other places around the window where we definitely had some imperfections to hide, but I'm almost positive it'll look better than it currently does, like this. Oh man. Okay, Craig's got the technique now.
I don't. I just messed up trying to go around that hinge.
It's okay. Up here is good though, because we can have the other piece just meet up to that edge. And that's how we can deal with that trim around the corners. In the words of my grandma, it just adds a little character. That's what we're calling all the mistakes. It's just character. A 33-year-old RV needs character.
Let's see how this wall looks.
Check it out.
Is it the best wall in here or what?
Look at that.
Don't look at the bottom. Victoria did that.
We got to cut some stuff out that's normal. But look at this. Gotta tuck that top part in.
Definitely makes it look a lot cleaner.
Yeah, it does.
When we get this wall done, we'll just forget everything else and just sit here.
Just sit here.
Facing
It's not
that
bad.
way.
I mean, look at this. Nice, clean wall. Don't lean on it. You might fall through. But, I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to work out.
It's definitely way more time consuming than I anticipated though.
You can see the seam where it overlaps on the wall, like where the wallpaper overlaps each other just a little bit. But I don't think it's too bad. What do you think? Like,
I think it looks good.
it's barely noticeable. You can barely see it on camera. In person,
All
you
RVs
notice-
have seams though.
All RVs, it's true. All RVs have seams, so I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be a major improvement. Honestly, the more I stand back and look at it, the more I like it. I think it's going to look nice in here. Now that we've gotten some practice in on the wallpaper, it's going pretty good. We've learned a few tips. First, once you get the hang of it and you're not tearing the tops, go ahead and pre-cut your length before attempting to pick it up and put it on the wall. Try not to like fold it or crease it before you put it on the wall, because those creases, it can handle some, but not any too strong of creases. The wallpaper is somewhat durable, but once it gets like a little tear, if you poke too hard at it, it's tearing. It's tearing. I don't know how good it's gonna do long term on the wall. It seems pretty good. Like once it's stuck and flat, it seems durable. We've had some spots that got a little dirty. We scrubbed them. It scrubbed off clean. But overall, it's going a lot faster than that first roll we put up. We're kind of getting the hang of it. We're just overlapping the wallpaper pieces just a little bit, maybe about an inch or so. It's not looking bad. We still got to get some trim pieces where some of the luan meets, and you can see where there's like kind of an empty space. But overall, I think it's going to look pretty good. Before you apply the wallpaper, you really want to make sure there is nothing on the wall, like a little nail, little spot that you didn't sand or anything like that. If there's anything poking on that wall, you're going to see it trying to poke through the wallpaper. And then when applying it, we started using a squeegee, and that has actually been working pretty good to make sure we don't have any bubbles. So there's our tips. Now we're going to get to applying the rest of this wallpaper. I've been working on some of this by myself, so you can do it one person while Craig does some other things. This is really the hardest part, is trying to get the get it started and peel the top part off, but I can do it. It just takes a minute. Kind of have to just go across, get it going a little bit, and then redo it. And yes, I'm touching all over the sticky part, just like I probably shouldn't be, but I'm so sorry. I usually leave a little bit at the top anyways, like overlap to the ceiling just a little bit. Leave myself room for error, that's the key. Basically line it up at the top, stick a little bit, and then stick to the middle, and then go out. Middle out. And then I kind of go all the way down and just make sure it looks like it's not like really crooked or anything. My squeegee, squeegee. You know, Craig's been working on, I've been working on the wallpaper because it's so important that he also has to do before it rains.
What can I do? What? So I'm working on the Brinkley. We got the Brinkley rally coming up in a few days this week. So we got to leave for that. And I'm trying to clean it up. So what's wrong with that?
I don't know.
What could I do right now that would get us ready for the rain?
I don't know. It's really it's actually almost hard for the wallpaper to be a two-person job, which is why Craig prepped some of the wall for me, and then I'm coming with the wallpaper. You could be prepping more walls, but it's okay. I want the Brinkley to look good too for the rally. I'm just giving a hard time. He ought to show you guys that. I think I might make him show you guys that. He's got a new technique, and it is working good.
Yeah, I don't even want to see that.
Yes, they do it. Last time we showed it, everybody wanted to see it. We're taking the camera out with Craig. Y'all don't want to see wallpaper anymore.
Before I'm ready.
So if you watched last year's when I did this, I used a different product, which I'll also use that to kind of finish it up because it has a wax in it. That'll kind of help bring the shine out and just clean it up. But I'm using a different step. That's another cleaner polish by Meguiar. So the first thing you want to do is clean up the fender, get all the dirt and grime and stuff off. So I use Simple Green, just went over it to knock everything off that I could, and then just a regular old rag. And now I'm going to use, hold on, Meguiar's Mirror Glaze. It's the number 2, so it's a 5 on their rating that they have for how much it will cut into the material. So it's a little bit more abrasive than the stuff I used last year. However, I am still going to use that stuff, but I will finish it off with that. But I'm going to start with this. It's going to just help take everything down, get everything out, and clean it up really well to get it ready for the other stuff. But let's do that. Oh, one more thing that I'm using too. Home Depot sells these drill attachments, which I will show you, that have like polishing pads and everything on top of the drill attachment. So I'm gonna use my drill with a polishing pad and this stuff on it, but I will show you. So we're gonna use this one first. This is a cutting pad, I believe it was. The other one's a finishing pad, and then there's another one in there. But we're just going to use these two. I'm going to start with this one and see how it goes. So that one does a really good job on its own. However, I do wish it was a little bit more abrasive than it is. So like I said, it is rated a number 5. If it was like a 6 or 7, that would be even better. And then use the other one. But this is all they had in store when I went. So we're using this one. It doesn't get it completely good, but it does shine it up and gets it more of a mirror look than it was when we started. So this is the other pad. It's a finishing pad. It came with the little kit from Home Depot. I think 3 pads and then the drill attachment. This is the other wax cleaner from Maguire that I used last year, and it did okay. It's just not very abrasive. So that's why I used the other one. But we're also gonna go over this. That way it cleans it up and adds a wax to it to help protect it from the UV rays and all that good stuff. All right, that's it. I got it all done. I have done the other side. I also did some of the black, so if you wanted to do it on the part that's around the fender, that black strip that's around it, it also works. Mine just wasn't messed up enough, so I didn't do it. I tried a little spot on this side, which I'll show you. So I did this side yesterday, and it didn't make a difference except for on the fender. It made a difference on the fender, but it did not make a difference on any of this. I did this corner here, and I cannot see any difference from the rest of it. So I'm not gonna worry about it. It'll just be kind of a waste of time to do all that. But yeah, that's it. It's all done. Super quick with the drill. Highly recommend that. Just check Home Depot. They had the little kit with the 3 4-inch little pads in it. It's like 15 bucks, so it's super worth it to save you on some of that elbow grease.
So I kind of got the hang of this wallpaper thing. It was going pretty well, but unfortunately you're not going to get to see the finished product because, well, we're not finished. We've got to get all these windows resealed. Yes, we've always been planning to do that, and it probably would have made more sense to do them first before all the inside stuff, but we were excited to get to the inside stuff. Anyways, wallpaper's put on hold. See you on the next one for window resealing.